Where are you going? Tony?
Fake alibis. Lies. The police are useless. Callum needs sorting out.
You've got to let them do their job.
We tried that. It's not getting us anywhere, is it?
Neither will a vigilante mission.
I'm not talking about a vigilante mission. I'm going to go back to that police station to change my statement.
And say what?
That I remember seeing Callum hanging around right before Jason got attacked.
He's got an alibi.
Some druggy lowlife, desperate for a few quid.
Versus some angry dad with a checkered past and an axe to grind. Who do you think they're going to believe?
Onion's right, Tony. All you can do is let the police work it out for themselves.
Well, I reckon they need a bit of help.
You can't just wander in there and change your mind like that.
Why not? I was stressed out the first time that I spoke to him. My son was unconscious, wasn't thinking straight.
Granted, you won't be winning the Monaco Grand Prix in it, but it'll get you from A to B. What? It's proper smart, that. And something steady, just what the doctor ordered.
I don't do steady.
I've noticed.
Oh, that's cute.
Shut up.
I was only saying.
Yeah, well, keep your comments to yourself, thank you very much.
Is there any need for that?
Yes, there is, actually. If you don't like it, you know what you can do.
Charmer, you, aren't you? Someone should teach you some manners.
Someone like you.
I got better things to do with my time.
Like what? Wander the streets with her?
Oh, come on, let's go.
My hero. Right then, I suppose I should test drive this, shouldn't I?
It's a hire car, does it really need test driving? Plus, we got a client, do you remember?
Oh, relax, I'll be back in time.
Carla!
Look, sorry about yesterday. Andrea's timing couldn't have been worse, eh?
What's done is done.
It's my mum's fault. She's like Cupid with a cock eye.
Sure she meant well.
But your heart belongs elsewhere.
Are you channeling Barbara Cartland today?
I watched one of those old movies last night. I must have absorbed it subconsciously.
If you ever turn up here in a pink dress and a string of pearls, you and me are finished.
So, it's either life as a celibate monk or go crawling back to Andrea the klepto. Decisions.
Oh, mate, that's out of order.
I was joking, but fair enough. No, you're right.
And anyway, Andrea has made her feelings perfectly clear.
Listen, mate, I like Andrea. But you're probably better off. I mean, you're going to be sweating every time you put your wallet down to get back with her.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Hospital, please.
How is Jason?
No change. It's horrible. Him just lying there.
I'll take Sean. I've got to go and pick Michelle up from the airport anyway. But listen, mate, I do know how you feel. I felt the same when I had to give Rover back.
Are you trying to compare me losing my girlfriend to you having to give up a dog that you've known 5 minutes?
Don't belittle my relationship with Rover. I love that dog.
It really is quite beautiful.
It's just a few doodles.
They probably said that about the Sistine Chapel, and centuries later, the world's still enraptured by its beauty.
Give over.
Have you always been so self-effacing? It's a classic artist trait. I was the same myself. Mother used to say I had my light under a bushel.
What is a bushel?
Stop deflecting attention from yourself.
Don't mean to interfere. Is that cutlery from upstairs?
We were short a teaspoon. Isn't it funny how it's always the teaspoons that go missing?
I do prefer to keep separate inventories for up and downstairs. It saves confusion.
Did you know we have an artist in residence, Yasmin?
I didn't.
Kathy is quite the budding Van Gogh. By all accounts, she created a masterpiece when she went to the gallery with Roy a few weeks ago.
Well, it was hardly...
Talent like that needs to be shared with the world. Didn't you say you used to teach?
Yes.
Well, why don't we combine your talents? We've a community centre next door. You could deliver some art classes.
I don't
Well,
think...
it's time to cast self-effacement aside. Your community needs you.
Mary's right, albeit in her own distinctive way.
Well, I'm just not...
These art classes are exactly the kind of thing we should be doing.
So it's decided then?
I don't know when we'd fit it in. The centre's fully booked for weeks. And we don't have the equipment, I'm afraid.
I need a beer.
So, Jason, okay?
No change, but I just come from the police station.
And?
Try and do the right thing, they turn their noses up at you.
Oh, yeah. And what exactly is the right thing in your book?
I told them I saw Callum hanging around just before Jason got tagged.
And you wonder why they're suspicious when somebody like you tries to do the right thing.
Somebody like me?
Not exactly a fine, upstanding citizen, are you?
Compared to Callum...
I don't think either of you'd win a popularity contest down that station.
I suppose they've got to be careful when people go on the station changing statements like that.
What's it got to do with you?
Tony!
If I want your opinion, I'll ask for it.
Hey, this
Just
isn't
keep
Lloyd's
your nose
fault.
out, all right?
Fine, fine. I shouldn't have said anything.
Tony, through the back. I want a word.
Not a bad morning's work, that, kid. We'll have a window cleaner out you yet.
Hey, you never know. The student might surpass the teacher.
Hey, don't get me dead. Did you know what happened to the Karate Kid when he stopped listening to Mr. Miyagi? You must have seen the Karate Kid. Wax on, wax on. It's a bit like window cleaning, actually. Never really thought about that.
But you can't get a black belt in window cleaning.
Of course you can. Six Dan me. Bruce Lee had his nunchucks, I got my squeegee. Right, I better get off. I've got to get Miley. What are you up to?
Daryl's cage needs cleaning out.
Hey, rock and roll. Remember.
We could have brought art to the masses, created our own post-industrial renaissance right here in Weatherfield.
Wasn't meant to be,
Alas, no. Philistines won, Weatherfield Renaissance nil. For now, anyway.
Mary can be a little over-enthusiastic at times.
You're telling me.
Don't allow yourself to be pressurised into anything you don't want to.
You heard Yasmin. There's no room at the inn anyway.
Well, you seem somewhat relieved about that.
Of course I am. Why would I want to stand up in front of a load of strangers? I mean...
If you'd like me to have a word with Mary on your behalf.
No, it's fine, Roy. Thanks. I can fight my own battles.
What do you think you're playing at?
I don't need people poking their noses into my business.
Lloyd was making a perfectly innocent observation.
And so was I.
Don't get smart with me.
I've got a right to say what I think.
Not when you're standing in my pub and being rude to my punters, you haven't. Yeah, that's right. My pub.
Okay. I'm sorry.
So, if you have to come in here, the least you can do is behave
I
yourself.
said I'm sorry, didn't I?
I think it's Lloyd you should be apologising to.
No chance.
Throwing your weight around ain't gonna get you anywhere. And neither is lying to the police.
I had to do something.
I don't know how difficult it is. Listen to me. You need to go steady. Right, I think you should go.
Liz.
No, you heard me. You need to go.
Listen.
I won't tell you again. I asked you to leave.
I'm really sorry. Okay, I got held up. There was nothing I could do.
You're trying to kid a kiddo, and he won't wash.
No, it was a genuine mistake.
Put everything on red instead of black, did you? You said you'd pull your socks up and knuckle down.
Don't talk to me like I'm a kid.
No, why not? I've just spent the last hour trying to make up excuses for you. Luckily, I just about managed to close that deal on my own.
Oh, well, then what are you complaining about? Okay, Aiden, look. I'm sorry, okay?
Me and you were supposed to have a deal here. You need to have a serious word with yourself. Is that Michelle?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Nice one. You coming or not?
Give her 5 minutes to get through the door. She'll be knackered after all that travelling.
Don't be daft. She'll be buzzing to see us. Both of us. Come on.
There she is. Welcome home, Michelle.
Ah, thank you.
Oh, she's back.
Looks like it.
Oh, good to have you home, darling.
Feel of this flipping suitcase. She's got the Blarney Stone in there and a few gallons of Irish stout and all.
Did you really expect me to come back without presents for everyone?
Well, if I'd have known, I'd have got a forklift.
Some things never change, eh? You're always good at finding someone else to do the heavy work. Welcome home, cuz.
How you doing?
Oh!
I'll go for work. Mate, I was sworn home. It was the sickest night. Yeah.
So this is good news.
Potentially. It's very hard to say at the moment.
Yeah, but it must be positive, though, if you're going to wake him up.
We can't say for sure how he'll be when he comes round.
Yeah, but if the swelling's come down...
We can only hope that any lingering damage is minimal, but there really is no way of knowing for sure until he's conscious.
But he could be absolutely fine.
Possibly.
Shall I ring Tony?
No. I'll do it.
What? I'm on my way.
So come on then, what about you? Did you manage to keep out of trouble while I was away?
Hey, yeah, you know. Bit of crocheting, Sudoku, home baking.
Hide and seek.
Change the record.
So, where are you staying anyway?
I got a hotel in town.
We can sack that off for a start and come stay here with us.
Oh, that's fine. I'd only be in the way.
No, don't be daft. You'd be more than welcome, wouldn't you, Steve?
Of course, yeah.
See, that settles it then.
Nice one. I'll tell you what, then. Why don't we all head out for a bit of scran later, once I've collected my gear?
Yeah, sounds like a plan. I'll book the bistro, eh?
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, mate.
Nah, man, not in the mood.
You keep him company, can't you?
I'm going home soon.
Hey, I'm not having you sitting on your own with a face like that. Scare my punters away.
I'll go on myself, then.
All right, what are you going to do? Make a mixtape for Andrea?
Very funny.
Listen, I am sorry about yesterday. Honestly, I was just trying to put a smile on your face.
I know, babe. Heart was in the right place, I get that.
Hey, Liz, fancy joining us for dinner?
Oh, well, thank you very much, but no chance. I've got a very important date with the Real Housewives of Cheshire and a Chinese takeaway.
Real Housewives of Cheshire.
It's brilliant. Haven't you seen it?
See about?
Well, some housewives from Cheshire.
Sounds riveting.
Oh, it's really good. They're all dead posh and married to footballers and all that. Hey, don't knock it till you've tried it, right? In fact, why don't you join me?
I'd rather gouge my own eyeballs out.
What else you gonna do, mate? Stay at home on your own.
Steve's right, Lloyd.
Well, all right, if it'll get everyone off my back, I will watch an episode of Housewives of Cheshire and I'll even have a spring roll. Happy now?
That's the spirit.
I prefer my art a bit more abstract. That's exactly what I always say.
Who are you talking to?
Nobody.
So you sit down the phone talking to nobody. You want to watch that?
It's just one of my mates.
Mate, all right.
I better go.
Let's have a word with her then, see if she passes the Uncle Tim test.
I'll talk to you later.
Thought you were supposed to be cleaning out Daryl's cage.
I did.
What, so you decided to sneak in here first and whisper sweet nothings on the phone to your girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend.
Who is she then?
Hey, Miley.
Don't change the subject. She's been as good as gold, this one, haven't you? We're going to see her for a couple of weeks.
How come?
The Hodges are off on holiday to Canada.
Oh, can't you just stay here with your Anna?
Oh, I'd love that, but I don't think Faye and Sally would.
Oh, yeah.
It'll pass quickly enough. You just have to save up all my cuddles for when you get back. Yes, I will. I will.
I couldn't stop thinking about your idea for art classes, so I found a small window in the diary. Tomorrow.
Wonderful. Art triumphs once again.
I decided to seize the initiative and start looking for equipment.
Fantastic.
So I found a few second-hand easels online. They're being delivered first thing. I thought we might choose brushes and paints together.
Oh, isn't that exciting?
Yes.
Mary, I think there's a...
Young Mr. Tinker, I seem to recall you being of an artistic persuasion.
Well, yeah, but...
Well, wouldn't you like the honour to be the first person to sign up for the art class at the community centre tomorrow?
I'm not sure it's my thing.
Why ever not?
Well, my influences are a bit more... street.
Yeah, same here.
Well, that's a street, isn't it?
Yeah, I meant...
Art classes at the community centre are surely better than defacing people's property.
Mary, please.
What, Roy?
I really think you should be arranging art classes outside of working hours.
Well, aren't you quite the unexpected Philistine?
Well, I was actually counting on your support, Roy. I thought you might attend.
Yes, well, I'm always keen to support community endeavour.
Fantastic. 2 p.m. tomorrow, then.
Arts 2, Philistines 1.
What's happening? Now we've cut sedation meds, he's slowly regaining consciousness.
Yeah, but is he okay?
Oh!
Are you all
This
right?
is all perfectly normal.
Shouldn't you be helping him?
It's a good sign he's trying to do it for himself.
Jace, can you hear me, love?
Just take it easy. Give him some time.
It's all right, love. Everything's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. Okay.
Hey, I remember when a meal out for us meant the wall outside the chip.
What a place that was.
Best mushy peas this side of the Pennines. Best mushy peas on the planet.
I was always dying to hang around outside there with you lot. Never happened, though.
That's because you were an annoying little so-and-so.
Harsh.
But true. The only thing that's changed is you grown a few inches and started shape.
I saw my first fight outside that tribunal. Carla Donovan versus Kimberly Doyle.
Ooh.
Who won?
Who do you think? Donovan. First round knockout.
How we doing, folks? Everything to your satisfaction?
Not bad. But you couldn't bring us a bit of Tom Sauce, though, could you?
Ketchup.
I reckon it'd add a bit more complexity to the flavours.
Aiden?
And who are you? Egon Rone is my cousin.
We're always happy to take feedback if there's a problem.
I wouldn't call it a problem. Just a bit of constructive criticism. But it's fine if he doesn't want to take any feedback.
Feedback? He's forgotten more about food than you'll ever know.
Stay out of this, Tracy.
Like I said, it's just an opinion. You can take it or leave it. But I would like my Tom Sauce.
Customer's always right.
I'm sorry, not everything was to your satisfaction.
It's not a big a deal. Don't worry about it.
Here's a bit of feedback.
Why don't you
take
go
the
back to the
Tom
kitchen? And I'll get the ketchup.
Actually, it's fine. I'm done here anyway.
Well, I'll see you back at the house.
Thanks for the feedback.
No problem. You're welcome.
Nick, I'm sorry about all that.
Oh, forget it.
Listen, come on then. Tell me really, how was she while I was away?
The truth? I think she's got repetitive strain injury in her pouring arm. Problem is, I've got a new shift to bed in. I've got Maddie's memorial fundraiser.
Poor Sophie. It's Pride this weekend as well. Her and Maddie should be out having the time of their lives, and instead she's planning a memorial.
Well, someone else does their best to forget.
You're off.
So, when can he go home?
Fairly soon, I'd say.
And he's a fit lad, I mean, in your professional opinion.
It's all looking reasonably positive.
And what about his brain? There's going to be no lasting...
Things are looking good on that front. We'll just need to keep an eye on him in outpatients.
Ah, that's good news.
There is one thing, though. We've picked up signs of some swelling around the kidney.
Swelling around the kidney.
It's nothing to be too worried about, just a slight bleed.
What does it mean?
Trust me, it sounds a lot worse than it is, but we'll need to keep an eye on that as well.
But you don't think it's a problem?
They tend to heal themselves. Try not to worry about it too much. The main thing is he does seem to be on the mend.
One spring roll, he said.
I lied.
At least you're smiling now.
Like the song says, a hungry man is an angry man.
I've never heard that one.
Bob Marley.
But you see, you are better off with a bit of company.
You're right, Liz. Always right.
Except when it comes to picking men.
You picked me once upon a time.
But you were the exception to the rule.
Do you reckon?
Of course I do. Right then. OK, what's the verdict on The Real Housewives? Don't you pretend you didn't enjoy it.
All right, it was interesting.
Interesting?
Well, it was better than I thought it was going to be.
I did mean what I said earlier. I wasn't just being kind. You do deserve to be treated better than you have been.
I can say the same about you.
Oh, cheers.
Well, we like it. Two losers in love.
Oh, come here, you. We will be all right, you know. Both of us.
Do you reckon?
Were they actually watching ITV2? Cheek. Brand new drama for Sunday nights, Amanda Redman and Ray Winston and the trials of Jimmy Rose at 9. Next tonight, Release the Sheep. It's the semi-finals of Flock Stars. And at 9, brand new Stephen Fry in Central America.